This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball app makes it easier to keep up to date with the transfer news, scores and stats in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link. So we are from the Stadium of Light. That was, well, we'll come to that, check out the review as well. We're going to jump straight into the player ratings, and it's the first time that we've done the under-21s as well, so it'll be interesting to see what Johnny and I have to say about it. Nathan Harker tonight.
Do you know what it was? It's going to sound so stupid, but like apart from the 4 goals, he didn't really have any saves to make, which sounds so stupid. He probably
shot one in.
Yeah, he should have done. I think he should have done better with the 4th goal. The first 2, there's nothing he could have done about, and the 3rd, it was a fantastic strike. But the 4th, he should have done better with. But I'll go 5 out of 10. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's all you can give him really.
The right back was Ollie Walters. Tough tackling in the first half. Got a little bit run around in the second half, as many of the lads did, didn't they? It's not just him, so I'll probably have to go along the similar kind of lines. I thought good first half, poor second 5. Kellen Watts.
Do you know what? I thought the 2 centre-halves were brilliant today for Newcastle. They got the foot in when they needed to. I was the first 2 goals like for set pieces. So
yeah, he scored one of them, didn't he?
Yeah, it's so unlucky because it seems to just bounce off his leg, and it's just so like you'll be thinking that's so frustrating because that's the first goal that they've got, but. Do you know what? I thought he put a good performance in. I really did. I think I'll give him 6 out of 10. I know that's going to sound so stupid with 4-0, but I thought he actually played really well for Newcastle today.
Hello, police behind her. There's lots of them around here because there's a couple of daft idiots about. And alongside him was Owen Bailey, who normally plays in midfield. He was dropped back. He's very versatile, captain. I think he had a worse game than Kellen Watts, unfortunately. I'm going to score him down as a 5. Good first half again. Yeah. But Sunderland, as you see in the review, we'll talk about the review, Sunderland come flying out in the second half. He was another one who suffered, and look, it's stepping up another game. I know this is harsh rating the lads because he's against, first team League One who should go up. Left back Gibson.
Again, he just put his foot in when he needed to. I thought the left back, I thought Gibson at left back looked a lot more stronger than the right back did. Didn't seem to get much. He didn't seem to get many crosses or anything.
Didn't get forward, did he?
No, he didn't. But you know what? Defensively, I thought he was quite good. You could tell what it meant to him. You really could tell what it meant to him. Getting some tackles in towards the end as well, so another 6 out of 10 for me. I don't think he did much wrong. Again, it's difficult to see when you obviously you might watch the game back and you can see where people have gone wrong. We're literally not even half an hour after the game, and we only get one viewing of it. From what I saw for the 90 minutes, I don't think it was that bad, so I'll get 6 out of 10 for me.
Okay, we'll go with the 2 midfielders. I'll start with Matty Longstaff in the midfield. There was talk of Sean, was he playing, was he not? But his brother, a bit of a busy bee. As expected, he's very versatile, very similar to Owen Bailey. But for me, I thought he got overrun again second half. And what do you think I'm being harsh?
I think slightly. I think, do you know what it was? When he got the ball, he looked quite good.
The thing I like about it, he passes and he moves.
Yeah, so I think there wasn't many people that did that for Newcastle tonight, and I think it's slightly harsh to say that. But was there any of the midfielders?
Score, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
I could change my mind
like that. Exactly. But you know what it is? I thought he was actually I thought he was all right. To be honest, I don't think it's difficult because if you can watch him outside the ground, inside the ground, on a I don't think it was like betting companies like showing us stream. It's difficult to say, but he was the only one that was like trying to get us forward. Yeah, I thought he was all right. I thought he was all right. You know what it is? I think again, some of the Gibson, some of the centre halves, I don't think they really put a foot wrong in terms of what they were asked to do.
Okay, 6 then. Yeah. Most Sangara. Yeah. You liked him? You've seen him before?
Do you know what it was? I thought he was quite strong actually. I think you could tell he was a presence. He was knocking some of the Sunderland players off the pitch.
You see why he's a full international?
Yeah, he definitely. I think he's got something for the future. I think Newcastle will keep tabs on him and hopefully don't sell him, which we seem to do with a few players. Obviously the other Gibson that went to Everton, but. No, I thought he did okay, to be honest with you today. I think he was quite strong. You'd like to see more of him on the ball. Like to see what he's like with the ball at his feet. But yeah, another 6 out of 10 for me.
Okay, let's go to Cal Roberts. We'll talk about the 3 behind the strikers. I thought he got more in the game second half than he did in the first half. I know he had that cross shot in the first half, which to keep us some sort of parried for a corner, but he was the go-to guy when we lost Sorensen, and he was trying to drive forward. Doesn't track back much, mind, but going forward, he was a real presence. I'm torn between a 6 and a 7 here.
I'd give him a 7 because he was trying to make things. I think for us, so as soon as Sorensen came off, like you're saying, after 15 minutes, he was trying to make things, and there was just nobody at the same level as Sorensen that was trying to do anything. It was just shame in that sense. But I'll go 7. He was one of the best players for Newcastle today.
You've convinced us. Tom Allan on that right.
Not as impressive as the left winger, which I'm sure you'll go on about a little bit later. I thought he was okay. I don't think he did a lot going forward defensively. Did his job, which was asked. I'll give him 5 out of 10.
And at that left wing was Adam Wilson, who was flying around in the first half. Almost scored when he slid in. I was like, and he would have loved that as well. But again, with the rest of the lads, he was substituted. Was he? Yeah, he was substituted. Didn't have an impact second half, but because Sunderland come on flying, as we've touched upon already, going to score him a 5 out of 10 again. And Sorensen,
it was a shame that he came off with a knock. I'd have liked to have seen him like having just a couple of shots on goal, but the Sunderland defence dealt with him well. And I don't think it'll be the last we'll see him in the Newcastle shirt.
I like the bit where he was strong and then he held it off to Roberts, and then the shot, and Roberts shot and the parried.
Well, it was the Sunderland defender making a mistake, which almost got the goal. That would have been fantastic for the away.
Really good. I've noticed that he pounces, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, and I think he's definitely one for the future. I'm going to give him a 5 because of the fact he was only there 15 minutes. But I think what I would do is I would definitely, if he's fit, obviously I don't know how bad the knock is, but if he's fit, we've got Blackburn in a week. You know, why not just stick on the bench? Because Hosler was rubbish.
Let's not talk about the first team. Substitutes, the first one, Yannick Torre, who come on as well. I thought he was quite busy. And when I seen Sorensen come off, I went, oh, that's it. We're not going to score here. Because Sorensen has bagged in loads of goals. But I thought he was a very busy bee. He came in the summer, young lad, just turned 17, 18. I thought he was lively. But I'm going to go score him a 6. But it's against Sunderland. Remember that it's first team. It's hard to score these players at the minute against the quality opposition. Let's face it, I hate saying that, mind. And the other one was Rosaire Longelo. Can't say it. Yeah,
it was. He didn't get much time. And that's the problem, because you don't see a lot of these players. Like if we go, if Richie comes on, you know what you're going to get off Richie, or if Perez or Hosler.
Very direct, Longelo.
He was, but do you know what? Again, we didn't really create a lot. We had a couple of free kicks towards the end, but we didn't really get. I think Ruto had an easy second half, but I'll go 5 because we didn't really see enough of them with the time he had.
I don't want to score Ben Dawson overnight.
No, definitely not.
So what I want to do instead, because we don't really cover the under-23 massively like we do tonight, we do occasionally throughout the season, like once a month and so on. But how would you rate how he stepped up and out of a grade from Peter Beardsley so far?
I don't want to disrespect Peter Beardsley, but you can see where Newcastle have improved.
We're a point off the playoff positions. Yeah. Fair enough. But we've done well here.
But you know what, like we talked about before in the live stream yesterday, Man City, Chelsea and Newcastle are the last 3 under-21 teams left in this competition. That's a real testament to Ben Dawson and the full squad. You know, you've got to give some real praise to everybody at Newcastle. This time last year, was Beardsley going to keep his job? It was a bit of turmoil at Newcastle in the 2021s, 23s, etc. I think for Ben Dawson, next year, can we get any of those first team players into any of those under 23 players into the first team squad? We've seen Longstaff get a game recently, or get a couple of games recently. Who's next to knock on the door? I think that's got to be the big question, and I think if that's the case, regardless of which division they're in next season, there's a chance we'll be in the Premier, there's a chance we'll be in the Championship next season. We need to give some more of the Geordie lads more of a chance, because they know what it really means. And you've seen today, everyone that played today put a real effort, and all the fans were cheering and applauding at the end, because this is Sunderland's first team. This is our under 21s.
I think he's done really well. I'm going to score him a 9 out of 10 since he's come in. I think it's been mint. Let us know what you were you there. If not, play along. Get your comments in down there below. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.